Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the Marathon Nextgen Realty Ltd Q1 FY’25 earnings conference call. As a reminder, all participant lines will be in listen-only mode and there will be an opportunity for you to ask questions after the presentation concludes. Should you need assistance during the conference call, please signal an operator by pressing star, then 0 on your touchtone phone. Please note that this conference is being recorded. I now hand the conference over to Mr. Binay Sarda from Ernst & Young. Thank you, and over to you, sir.
Thanks, Sejal. Good morning to all the participants on the call, and thanks for joining this Q1 FY’25 earnings call for Marathon Nextgen Realty Ltd. Please note that we have mailed out the press release to everyone, and you can also see the results on our website, as well as it has been uploaded on the stock exchanges. In case if you have not received the same, you can write to us and we'll be happy to send it over to you. Before we proceed with the call, let me remind you that the discussion may contain forward-looking statements that may involve known or unknown risks, uncertainties, and other factors. It must be viewed in conjunction with our businesses that could cause future result, performance, or achievement to differ significantly from what is expressed or implied by such forward-looking statements. To take us through the results of this quarter and answer our questions, we have with us the management of Marathon Nextgen, represented by Mr. Chetan Shah, Chairman and Managing Director, Mr. Mayur Shah, Vice Chairman, Mr. Cavalli Shah, and Mr. Samyak Shah, Director. We'll be starting the call with a brief overview of the quarter gone past, which will then be followed with a Q&A session. With that said, I'll now hand over the call to Mr. Chetan Shah. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Binay. Thank you, participants. We are delighted to report a strong and positive performance for the first quarter, demonstrating our resilience and strategic focus. Our revenue and profitability continue to remain robust, underscoring the sustained demand across our portfolio. The premium Montes House project continues to progress at a rapid pace, reflecting our commitment to delivering premium and high-quality developments on time. In our commercial segment, the Future X project is garnering significant interest, with ready high-value inventory attracting a wave of inquiries which we anticipate will translate into robust sales in the coming quarters, further bolstering our profitability. Panvel, boosted by the Mumbai Trans-Harbour Link, has emerged as a highly sought-after location, showing remarkable growth in demand, leading to sustained increase in realization. The Millennium project at Mulund, with its small-ticket commercial offering, is also performing exceptionally well, further validating the strength of our product mix. Bhanduk as a location has also seen many premium real estate players in the last few quarters, and with Marathon being there for last 6 years, we are dominating the market with our Neo Homes product. Mumbai's real estate market continues to thrive, attracting interest from regional players, which highlights the resilience and attractiveness of the MMR region. Looking ahead, we are excited about our upcoming launches in Montes House, Neo Park Bhanduk, Nextgen Panvel, and Neo Valley Bhanduk. These projects, with their strategic locations and appealing offerings, are expected to drive strong sales momentum and profitability in the coming years. Our dedication to delivering exceptional value to our customers remains unwavering as we continue to pursue disciplined and dynamic growth. Now coming to operational highlights of Q1 FY’25. Area sold stood at 72,912 square feet. Booking value stood at about 158 crores. Collection stood at rupees 186 crores. Consolidated Q1 FY’25 financial performance. Total revenue stood at rupees 173 crores. EBITDA stood at rupees 69 crores, which translates at 40% margin. Profit before tax stood at rupees 44 crores. Profit after tax stood at rupees 38 crores. Friends, the net debt position, net debt has reduced to 718 crores as on 30th June 24 as against 751 crores as at the end of FY'24. Cash flows. As on 30th June 24, balance collection from sold units, which is completed and ongoing, in all launch projects stood at 783 crores. Total pending estimated project cost incurred stands at 892 crores, and total estimated revenue from unsold inventory stands at rupees 1,566 crores. Net surplus cash flow from ongoing projects stands at rupees 1,457 crores. Thank you very much for participating. Now we are open to questions.
Thank you very much. We will now begin the question and answer session. Anyone who wishes to ask a question may press star and 1 on their touchtone telephone. If you wish to remove yourself from the question queue, you may press star and 2. Participants are requested to use handsets while asking a question. Ladies and gentlemen, we will wait for a moment while the question queue assembles. The first question is from the line of Shushrat Gokhale from Capris Investments. Please go ahead.
Hello. Yes, sir. Congratulations on good set of numbers.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, thank you. Please go ahead.
I want to know what is your aspiration in terms of annual construction run rate in next 3 years, and if can I get a ballpark number in terms of booking value 3 years from now?
We have been growing very significantly, and we expect the growth to continue at least 20%, and generally we have been growing at 30-35%. So these are growth numbers that we can share.
So can we expect that booking value will grow at a CAGR of say 25-30 years in next 3 years?
Yeah, annualized 20%.
And sir, one more question. That we have mentioned strong hold in Bhandup and the SRA project which is progressing. So do we have the scope there to take any price hikes in that project, considering that demand is strong?
Yes, what we have seen in the last few quarters, we have had a higher price realization in Bhandup projects also. So going forward, I hope that this is going to continue. The quality work that we are developing in Bhandup is really great, and everybody has appreciated branded player delivering the goods there. So that is how we are commanding a premium compared to other developers in the area.
Also, to answer that question, we're seeing phenomenal infrastructure growth in Bhandup. That is exactly why the rest of the players of Bombay are actually getting attracted to Bhandup. Bhandup sales are phenomenal, and while we want to increase the rate, which we will do, we also want to make sure we sell a lot so that we get a lot of volume. The GMLR, which is Goregaon Mulund Link Road, which the government has sanctioned the road, and if you come to Mulund or Bhandup area, you can see the road being widened already, is going to add a lot of value proposition for investors as well as end users in Bhandup. So we see Bhandup as a gold mine.
Okay. So if you can share, what will be this quantum of price hike? Any ballpark figure like?
So like I said, we want to increase price, but not at the cost of sales. In the past, we have increased about 5% year on year, which is exactly not hampering the sales at all. So we want to continue at least that pace.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Dr. Amit Vora from the Homeopathic Clinic. Please go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Chetan bhai. Good morning, Mayur bhai. Good morning, Kaivalya, Parmeet, Samir. Good morning, everyone. So my question, I hope I'm audible. My question is regarding we had planned a 500 crore QIP.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are our plans? How do we plan to use that amount? Is it repaying the debt or buying some new, getting into some new SRA project, or what are the plans of the company to use that QIP?
So currently, the enabling resolution has been cleared. It is to raise funds, not necessarily the QIP route, but any QIP and other possible options are open. So that is how enabling resolution has been made. Our committee is also formed on that, and we are exploring all the possibilities. Once the money is raised, the ultimate use is going to be one to repay a little bit of debt, one to acquire new assets, and third is acquiring new projects. So these are, some of the fund use that we will have. Yeah.
Okay. Any new launches in this financial year?
Yeah, sure. We have already planned from existing projects a few launches during this financial year. Kaival will share on the exact numbers.
Yeah. So this in the next 4 quarters, we intend to launch something in Bhandup around 1.5 lakh square feet carpet area. Monte South around 2 lakh square feet carpet area. Next zone around 2.5 lakh square feet carpet area. The totaling figure the GDP of the whole becomes around 1,300 crores. So that's the launch pipeline in the next 4 to 5 quarters.
Oh, okay. Okay. And just there has been some slowdown in the sales for the last 2-3 quarters. Is there any particular reason for that, or it is just seasonal?
So mainly it is a festive season. That is when actually the sales picks up, and other quarters are little slow. But real estate is a play for 3 years on a go. So as I explained to everybody, that for any real estate company, you should do a 12-quarter moving average calculation for growth and other numbers. Quarter to quarter, it is difficult because that depends on the economic scenario as well as the seasonality of festivities.
All right. Okay. And also right now, while quarter on quarter you see the numbers being the same, we are gearing up in terms of team building, in terms of approvals and etc. for launches in the coming quarters. So that is also brewing in the background. And further, the construction speed is going dramatically higher in Monte South or Next Zone and all the projects that there are. So delivery point of view, we are delivering quite a lot.
Monte South, the new launch that you are planning in the next 24 months, 4 quarters, would be the building C, or it would be the commercial part, or both?
It will be building C, upper floors.
It will be the top floors of building C, higher floors.
Okay. And can you tell me something about the status of A and B, if it's possible?
Tower A has been completed. As of last month, we got a occupation certificate up to the full floor, 65 floors. So that is Tower A. Tower B construction is in full swing, and currently we are at 45 floors.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for all the answers. It was really helpful. And sir, one last suggestion. The PowerPoint presentation has still not been uploaded on the website or the BSC website, or even I haven't received it in my mail also.
Yeah. Yes, we will be doing it in next week.
In the next 4 to 5 days, we are revamping the presentation and we'll be uploading it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Sri Gopal Agrawal from Agman Advisory LLP. Please go ahead.
Yeah, hi sir.
Hi Gopal.
Yeah, sir, just wanted to understand 2 things. One is the Panvel market is seeing a significant influx of developers lining up new launches, many of them being, mega townships. So can the market absorb the significantly higher inventory which will be available in next 2-3 years?
While in a macro perspective, you might think, Panvel is a much overall larger market. These township launches that you are talking about are actually, even Panvel has its own micro markets. And where we are situated, our current project is actually much closer to the airport. It's much closer to the city. And we have seen very sustained sales over there in spite of so many other launches from the township projects. So the market is quite big. I think it can, absorb a lot of inventory and probably sales hike if that's possible across the market. And for us, what is an advantage is we are able to cater to a lot of higher proportion of end users because of our location, because of the social infra that is already existing around our project, and because of the fact that we are close to the airport, which is now getting ready and should be ready in the next few months, probably 9 to 12 months. Just to give you some perspective, we've already received OC for 2,200 flats, and we are doing the entire construction in a record pace, and as such we have not faced any issue of sales in spite of a lot of these township projects being around for many years.
Just to clarify, our project is the first outside Panvel boundary, Panvel city boundary. So we are the closest to Panvel compared to all other township projects.
Got it, sir. Noted. I think fair point. So one more follow-up question, sir. With respect to the fundraising, what will be the potential equity dilution in this proposed fundraise, and also what are the plans related to merging the unlisted entity with the listed entity, and how much time it will take?
If you consider the enabling resolution of 500 crore, that percentage will come to around 15%. If you consider 3,000 crore as a market cap, but it will exact number will depend on when it is happening and how much it is happening. So that is roughly ballpark figure is about 15%. What was the next question?
Much.
So we are in the process of consulting with our consultants and legal lawyers and others on how to go about bringing some of the assets from the outside listed company into the listed company. So that process is going on. We will come back with all those announcements very soon. First, the process is going to be the QIP process. Then there is going to be a process which will immediately follow a merger process.
Okay, sir. Noted. Thanks, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Vaibhavi Shah, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Good morning, sir. Thanks for the opportunity. Sir, I have two sets of questions. First is, our commercial portfolio stands almost fully completed, right? So we still have a sizable unsold inventory in both projects. What will be our strategy to exhaust that inventory? And any new commercial projects up for launch in the coming quarters? Which project from the pipeline will go live first? Monte South or Next Zone?
Like we have always maintained in our commentary, commercial is something, due to taxation issues and other sort of factors which sells closer to completion. The Millennium project has just achieved completion a few months back, and even Marathon Future X around June of, achieved the entire completion. So we are in the process of sort of monetizing it. Just for some more clarity, at least in the Future X project, out of whatever you were seeing as the unsold inventory, around 40 to 45% is already leased. So at an opportune time, like we have given in our commentary, we would like to sell it at a pre-leased asset if the value is right. So that's overall our strategy for commercial. And in terms of new project in our Monte South project itself. There is a phase that we have communicated earlier. There is going to be about 7 odd lakh carpet total potential of a commercial project in that entire layout. We are expecting to sort of launch it in the next 3-4 quarters. Currently, we are in the sort of design stage over there, and we are really using a lot of our experience from selling commercial to ensure, we have the right design, the right, unit sizes, so that when we launch, we want to see a very, very successful launch there.
Okay, understood, sir. Thank you. And sir, secondly, can you also please take us through the competitive landscape of commercial projects in the micro markets in which we operate? What is our strategy to differentiate ourselves, leading to better sales momentum?
So we are operating in 2 different micro markets per se. The Island City market, where we already have Marathon FutureX, and where we plan the Monte South commercial project. That's a very different micro market where frankly we don't see that much new supply. Another unique advantage we have is that we lease and sell. Not too many other competitors do that. By and large, most competitors in that market want to lease and then they have a different strategy. And that has sort of paid some dividends to us. If we just look at some transactions we've done in Marathon FutureX itself, when we are selling versus when we are doing a pre-lease selling, we are almost getting a premium in directly selling, primarily because of lack of supply and also the quality of the product that we've made. So that's a huge advantage which I think not most other developers do, and we want to continue to have that model. We don't want to go into an only lease model as of yet. While that doesn't mean we won't, entertain leasing inquiries, but having a mixed model is kind of a differentiator, and every project is giving us a lot of learning, so we are always improving the product.
Okay, understood, sir. Thank you. That was from my side, and all the best, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Parag Ahmed from Skies and Ray Equities Limited. Please go ahead. Mr. Parag, I would request you to unmute your line and speak, please.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hi.
Hi. Sir, 2 questions. We have recorded a significant increase in, the average realization. I think in both the residential and the commercial segment as well. So if you could just explain like the project-wise dynamics and leading to all this, or have we taken a price hike across all?
Yeah, in general, I can say that there has been a price improvement realization because most of the projects have reached occupation or higher level of construction. So there is a general price increase that one gets because the risk profile keeps on changing as you reach occupation level product. So there has been a higher realization. Although the market may not have given so much hike, but in this situation, we have market hike also and the product completion hike. So that is how you see the numbers in realization that has happened. The luxury project, Monte South and FutureX, both have significant high-rise value increase in the last 2 quarters.
Also, project-wise, Monte South, if you come to the side, you can see the buildings ready, OC, ready, 64 floors. So whenever OC is there, there's more believability in the product. Similar is the case of FutureX. It's OC ready product, and like Samyak said in the previous question, commercial is at, sells at a higher rate on readiness. So that is why we've seen FutureX increase. Millennium, we have received OC, again the price hike and believability in the product. Nextgen as an area, Panvel is, just booming. Hence the market is actually, accepting the price hike. Bhandup as an area, we are very confident of this area for sales. So we have been pushing the rates higher. So these are some of the, reasons project-wise why the prices are higher.
And how do we anticipate, like, going forward for FY'25, the trend?
The trend is likely to continue. It may be, maybe at a slower pace, but still the price are likely to rise.
Another question would be, other developers in the MMR and overall market have seen like steady. Our company is yet to catch up. So, would you say this is because of, like, say, project mix or any other factors at play? Any micro or any stuff, whatever?
See, we have always been positioning ourselves as luxury market. Almost one third would be the big segment market, and 1/3 should be the faraway market. Now, this strategy has helped even when there is a downturn in the market. So even during pandemic, we could continue our sales. So this is a strategy that we continue with. As soon as a project gets over in luxury segment, we try to find another one and launch luxury segment. So, and each of these three segments, also we have a continuous growth in terms of square feet area and in terms of revenue from these projects.
And to add to it, we are also focused on profitability in each project. So we are making sure while we're doing at a faster pace year on year, we also want to maintain decent margins.
And that applies to any future projects we take as well.
Okay, sir. Thank you. That's it from my side.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Divakar Rana from Prudent Equity Private Limited. Please go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, we have lost the connection of the current participant. We'll move on to the next participant. The next follow-up question is from the line of Dr. Amit Vora from the Homeopathic Clinic. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you so much for giving the chance second time. My question is, sir, regarding, are we planning any SRA project next to Millennium? I've got some news. Whether it is true or not, I'm not aware. So I was just trying to confirm.
No, we're not. Millennium, there's no additional land that we're going to acquire beside Millennium.
Around Millennium on the LBS road, are we planning any SRA project?
In Bhandup, it is not exactly around Millennium, but in Bhandup.
Around Millennium, in that belt, Oberoi and in that belt?
No, nothing there.
Nothing. And one last question, sir. By when are we expected to complete this fundraising? 2 months, 6 months, or any timeline around that time?
We have not put a timeline, but we will want to do it as soon as possible.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. A reminder to all the participants, you may press star and 1 to ask a question. The next question is from the line of Jatin, who is an individual investor. Please go ahead.
Thanks for giving me an opportunity. I just wanted to know, we have just given a press release 2 days back that we are purchasing our 2 group companies. Can you just throw some light on it, what that company is having in the balance sheet and what it will help us?
No, this is just an enabling resolution that the 2 companies that are non-productive company. It is just a company with no turnover or no profit. In case if we want to use those companies for some sort of a REIT operation, that is what is enabling possibility. So there is nothing new in these 2 companies.
It is holding some assets?
No asset, no liability. It is just to acquire new projects at a later date. In real estate, we normally have projects that are getting acquired in a SPV, and this will be 100% SPV of a listed company. So this is just a enabling provision that we are making that a future project can be taken up in one of these 2 companies.
You have just mentioned regarding the merger something which I didn't get a clear message. Can you just throw light once again what we are planning? Are we doing some merger of our privately listed company, group company?
No, this was in response to a question which was raised regarding merger. So we said that we are looking at a merger of some of the private companies' assets or projects into it. This is an ongoing process. We have always done that. If you see in the current projects of listed company, they were at one point of time private projects. So here we want to do it also soon. We have already announced that now we are no longer taking up any projects in private space. We are doing everything in listed entity. So this is the process that we have been following, and we will continue to follow.
Thanks for answering my question. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Neha from Minerva Investments Management. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. I had a question regarding Citadel Realty. That's another company that we have in the listed space. And we're considering to, preferential issue of convertible warrants. We just wanted to get some clarity on, what do we plan on doing with that company?
That's a different company, so we would rather keep those questions in different perspective. So this is right now it is continuing doing some projects, and those projects require some funds. So that would be the process that Citadel would be following.
Understood, sir. And sir, do we plan on continuing for it to remain as a separate company, or eventually we would like to kind of bring it in the same form?
Your voice is not clear. Can you just repeat that question?
So sir, I'm asking is, would we continue for it to remain as a listed company, or two separate listed companies, or eventually would we like to kind of merge both of them?
Well, right now there is no such process, but as we said, all the projects that we are taking up, new projects, are going to be in listed entity Marathon Nextgen Realty Ltd. However, there is a continuous old project that is going on in Citadel, and that project will be completed. And after that, what is to be done, that we'll have to take a call at that stage, which will be at least 2 years away.
Okay, got it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. The next question is from the line of Jojo Shaju from Alpha Invesco Research Services. Please go ahead.
Thanks for the opportunity, sir. Sir, you have spoke about the launch pipeline for the next 3 to 4 quarters. So I just want to check, what is the total square feet you are going to launch in this financial year?
Yeah, we have given that number, but we will repeat that. Yeah.
So Jojo, in the next 4 quarters, we are launching around 5.8 lakh square feet in different projects. Bhandup being this 5.8 lakhs is carpet area, just for your information. Okay. Bhandup is around 1.5 lakh square feet. Monte South is around 2 lakh square feet. And next zone is around 2.5 lakh square feet.
Next zone is Panvel.
Yeah. Panvel.
And sir, are we planning any launch in the Q2 or is it bulked up in the second half of the financial year?
Maybe the fag end of the financial year is when we'll be launching.
Okay, sir. Got it. And sir, how much was the pre-sales from the Monte South in Q1 at the project level or?
Pre-sales number of Q1.
Yeah. Okay.
Just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Monte South specific number, is that what you want? Of Q1 FY'25?
Yeah, I need the specific Monte South pre-sales number for Monte South.
For Monte South.
Yeah. Yeah. It's around 121 crores is the pre-sales booking value.
Quarter 1 FY'25.
Okay, got it, sir. Okay, sir. That's from my side. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. As there are no further questions from the participants, I now hand the conference over to the management for closing comments.
Thank you, participants, for participating actively in the discussion. we look forward to such meaningful participation in future. Thank you very much.
On behalf of Marathon Nextgen Realty Ltd, that concludes this conference. Thank you for joining us, and you may now disconnect your lines.
Thank you.